I've been up since 6 this morning. Get ready with me to go work on my visualizers for my 2 singles. My man bought me this for something. I don't even remember what he bought me when. Maybe Valentine's Day last year. He sits on the couch. Anyway, get ready with me to go work on my visualizers with Darius, the videographer. So we are gonna try to knock out getting both of these. My battery's gonna die, hold on. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna do a light beat so I don't be looking crazy, and I can get rid of some of the tiredness underneath my eyes. Should I do lashes or should I do liner? I don't want to do foundation though. I just want to do my eyebrows. I might just do my eyebrows and conceal. Look at this. Look at that fucking mountain growing on my face. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do a light beat. I ain't gonna do nothing too crazy. I don't need to show y'all that process, so I'll be back. Okay, this is the face. Very basic, very simple. I gotta spray some. All I did, when I do a quick face, what I do is I just use the access on my brush from what I used yesterday, and I conceal, spot conceal, brush the excess foundation that's already on the brush. The same thing with my contour and my blush, and that's all I do. That's all I do. Just give me enough sheer coverage to make me look awake, and I put a tiny little dot of concealer under each eye and some powder. I don't know what I'm gonna wear. I'm thinking to keep it simple, some leggings. Might just throw on some leggings and call it a day. I need to straighten the top of my hair again, so I'm gonna go fix my hair. This is what we're working with right now. I don't really need to do much, but I need to straighten my leave out, and yeah, I will be back when I am picking out my outfit. Sorry, I had to stop and cook. I fried some chicken, and it was good. It was so good. But I'm gonna wear a cropped little jacket, a tank, and some leggings. I'll be right back. I lied. The leggings was too tight on my skin. It started to make me feel like my skin was crawling. I put on sweatpants, and he doesn't know it yet, but I stole his t-shirt. So it looks cute on me anyway. So come on, let's go edit a video.
What's going on, y'all?
Alright, so we are editing the visualizers. Just the backstory. We started shooting this video when? February
6th, it says here.
It is August 13th, 12th?
I think August is 12th.
It's August 12th. Yeah, at least for the first one. We started shooting. The moon made me do it in February, but we're gonna look at the old footage from then and then what we just did, and
see what we can do.
Put it together.
So when is the EP coming?
The goal is, I don't remember if we decided on. That's what I want to talk to you about. So me and Nigel met. The goal is, I want to say October 18th.
Okay.
So the goal is to have me finish recording everything by, I'm gonna say this weekend, by the 17th.
By this weekend?
Yes.
Okay.
I already have the beats, I already have the lyrics. I really just need to sit down and record.
And you produced the beats and you wrote all of these songs?
2 of them I did. Well, 4 of them I did. One of them my brothers made one of the beats and I put him on there.
What's getting in the way of us
because my house is so cozy. Like, after I get off work and my kids are like quiet, it's time to go to sleep. Like, it's just real cozy in there. So I just gotta push past the cozy and record it. I don't know what kind of ideas. I'll let you hear the beats if you want to hear the beats, so you can kind of come up with With a concept, but we can do the simplest little things for each one of these and knock it out. And I would like to have everything done by the end of the month.
Yeah.
So we can, get all the editing done, and then all the month of September I can do like the promotion and all of that stuff for the full project.
So shooting your content for you, and then like going back and looking at your raw footage and looking at your brand and stuff like that. Like, can you like tell me like the inspiration that came from like Twilight, and like this whole thing is super like interesting to me. Like
it's funny because it didn't start that way.
It didn't start that way.
It started with the song.
Yeah.
So I don't even remember. I literally two-take that song. Like I recorded it and then I went over and did like ad-libs in the back. So
For the Moon Made Me Do It.
Mm-hmm. So when I was listening to it, I was watching Twilight, and I was kind of bouncing in between. You know how you watch something and you're kind of still editing? And I just had it kind of playing in the background. I was like, yo, this sounds like a Twilight song. But Twilight has always been one of my favorite movies. It was probably one of the first series I read when I was in middle school.
Yeah, so you were definitely like in the line at the movie theater when
I
the
went
drops
to every
come.
single one. I said every time I watch the one where we think Carlisle is dead, like he gets his head pulled off. Yeah. I still remember being in the movie theater like, oh my God, like they just killed him off. So yeah, I definitely was one of those people.
My wife was one of those people, and I was definitely at every premiere.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That was a big deal.
I had to be there, but I've always liked vampire movies, like Queen of the Damned with Aaliyah in it. Love that movie.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It kind of found me. I don't think I was searching for it.
Yeah, he wasn't searching for it.
I think because I've been since I moved here, after going through a divorce and all that stuff, I've been in a field of finding myself, and I feel like the more I create, the more I find like, okay, I like this, or this really fits. This feels the most authentic to me, and I just stick with what does.
Would you say that your divorce, a lot of the emotion that's coming behind this music, kind of comes from that?
Maybe with both. Maybe with The Moon Made Me Do It. Maybe with Shame the Devil. For sure with Shame the Devil. That's probably one of my...
Okay.
You didn't piss me off. One of them, is one of those type of songs. But I think the music that I made when I was going through the motions of that will never see the light of day. It's very intimate. It's very private. It's...
Really?
Yeah. So
you saying music that you've made, there's music that you've made that we are not going to hear?
Mm-hmm.
Why can't we hear that?
Because y'all are getting enough.
We're getting enough.
It's too... There's certain stuff that, like, I would say that I don't feel anymore.
Really wouldn't be accurate to where you are now.
Mm-mm.
And
I don't think it would help. It wasn't... I didn't make it to help anybody. The stuff that I put out is because I feel like there's someone else that needs to hear
that. But there's certain things that you've recorded.
Yeah, that no one needs to hear. Except
it's not going to be helpful for anybody.
Nope. I
You don't know that.
But with full transparency, there's one song I love. I listen to it all the time. And there's a line in there I'm like, I could never put this out because the relationship that has been built after that, I can't put this out and then the person hear it and they're like, girl, what the hell? Like, I thought it was cool.
Okay.
So.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then a lot of it is like mourning. Like, I'm not in mourning anymore. Like, I'm not grieving.
So you don't feel like it's necessary to document that part of your life just for the sake of, well, here's where I will be able to point to, like, here's where I was here. Like, it's not.
For me, I just feel like it's too
personal.
It's way too personal. It maybe in like 30 years I'll put it out, but it felt like I was just dumping.
Yeah.
Over a beat. Like, it didn't feel like there was any, I don't want to say substance, but like there was there's no reason for.
So let me ask you this then. How many times did you listen back to it yourself? Like, how many times did you press play after you recorded it?
Probably like a couple, and then half of it is saved on my MacBook, and it doesn't have a name. It's not titled. It's just.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, as a fan, I'm a little torn.
If I return to it and I feel led to put something out, it's like a journal entry. I don't never go back and read my journals.
Have you ever talked about like your divorce and what it was, and you know what I'm saying, like, or have you even thought about like sharing that with your fans or with your audience?
I think I touched on it a little bit, but I don't think. Well, now y'all know, but I don't think anybody really knows I was married.
Yeah.
Because it was such a can I cuss in here?
Yeah.
It was such a shit show.
It was such a shit show, yeah.
I don't think anybody knew, and it's not that I was embarrassed. I think I accept what happened because of where I am. Like, when I got to my apartment here, I was like, this is why everything happened. I had my babies. We started over from scratch. We needed that fresh start. Being who I am now and looking back, because I've been able to find myself so much because of a divorce, it's a win for me. It's a win-win.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I lost anything. Now, it felt terrible going through it, but now I'm like, I don't really think I lost anything.
So a lot of this, the emotion that you have, and your experience up until this point informs who you are creatively, or do you think it kind of reaches back into your childhood as an artist too?
I feel like it goes back.
Goes back.
I feel like it goes all the way back for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like this is just like that section of my life is just like a little tiny. This is that section, and there's everything else that built me up to that. So
yeah,
maybe that's why I don't pay it too much mind, because now it seems so minor compared, like going through therapy. I'm like, that was very small compared to all the other stuff. Yeah, all of that yeah, it sucked, but like I be talking about stuff. I'm like, oh, that was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That was real crazy.
That was kind of wild.
That was just, and not to compare situations because they affect you differently, but
yeah, definitely.
I feel like maybe that's why I don't really feel the need to
stay there.
Yeah. And then now I feel like I'm in such a good space. I'm happy. I feel like I've healed from that. I'm in a safe relationship with someone that I don't have to
think about that.
Right. I don't have to worry about any of it. Like,
yeah. How do you, I think a big part of that too is just determining how you can know that from your new partner, and just like what process you go through to see. Because sometimes not sometimes, but most times people go through that and it impacts every other relationship that they have. You know what I'm saying?
I've always had a vow with myself that I would never, everybody's a clean slate. Yeah. I'm not going to treat you away because of somebody else did. Now, am I going to have my days where you do something and it triggers me and I'm like, what the hell you got going on? Yes. But I don't start there. I'm not going to make you guilty by association because y'all are both men. Again, it goes back to the understanding thing. I feel like the man that I'm with is just so good, and he comes from very good people. He has a long line of great people he's been around. Yeah. No one's perfect. Our relationship isn't 100% perfect, but it's really good.
And that's good. That's good. I just enjoy being able to watch or just listen to your music and see how you, like, our community doesn't, we've never seen or heard an artist like you. You know what I mean? Like, or we're not used to hearing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I
feel like our community is more used to hearing it than we realize, though.
Probably so.
Because a lot of artists that are out that are labeled R&B are alternative artists. Or they're like, Rihanna has been singing rock music since like, what was the record? Good Girl Gone Bad.
Yeah.
And people eat it up. They label her as R&B and pop, and she has pop elements for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
a lot of the stuff that she does is very gritty and is very alternative.
Yeah, it is.
But when you're black, it's R&B. You're like that's the automatic. You're either R&B or you're pop. It doesn't really cross.
There's no gray. Yeah.